Hey Gemini, this is going to be your general June monthly reading. As you might all be aware, on my general monthly readings, I pick one card for every week. When y'all come back on the weeklies, we get more in depth as to how that is going to transpire. Remember, my cards have no gender. I do read intuitively, and I do have some really good news. I will be doing a lot more tarot readings and charm readings, probably starting in the mid-June. I'm working out all the details, so stay tuned for that, and you guys will be the first to know when that all unfolds. So here we go. First card out, first week. You've got the Five of Cups. So again, one is the beginning to me, nine is the end. This is not the best way, I'm gonna be honest, to start a month. Somebody is sad about some kind of situation that is transpiring around them, whether this is a health issue, a career, something that happens in your career. I just feel that somebody tells you something that puts you in some kind of way. Sometimes, it could be the littlest thing that gets us in this kind of mood, or it could be something serious that makes us feel this way. What I do want you to feel, though, guys, is if you need to cry, you need to let it out, scream, holler, whatever you need to do. That first week, definitely. And remember, Mercury is still in retrograde, so everybody's feelings and words are going to be heightened. So, take maybe somebody's words with a grain of salt if they tend to aggravate or agitate you. But also remember, guys, that you do have two cups over here that are still full, okay? So, not, kind of like all is not lost. There's still a lot of love behind you, waiting to be, waiting for you to turn around, take those cups and get renourished, is what they're saying, okay? Again, heightened emotions, heightened communication, all that stuff. So with the number Five of Cups, feelings get hurt. Sometimes I'm guilty of this. Like, people say my name wrong and I stop crying. So, it's not anything to laugh about, but we all know, there's days we cry at the drop of a hat. So that first week, like I said, there might be reason for you to empty out, to feel emotional. There might be, some kind of loss, like I said, regarding, a career or some other issue or situation in your life, but let it out, guys, okay? Second week, you've got the High Priestess. The High Priestess is always about, she's reversed right now, so she's not using her noggin, is what this is saying. You're not using your head regarding a situation. And maybe, being that first week where you're emotional, and that second week, you're still not seeing something clearly, or you're still not making sense of what happened in that first week. So that's kind of like what this is saying. If you've got to kind of like take your time, like I said, regroup, release, renew, rebirth, all that stuff, I just feel that you're still in somewhat of an emotional state that second week. You're not thinking clearly, because again, you're not thinking clearly because you're still in your feelings, is what this is saying. So those first 2 weeks, unfortunately, of June might be a little bit, of a kick in the butt. But you Geminis will get through it. You always do. So I don't feel that this is, doom and gloom kind of thing. I think that you folks are going to get through it. It's just a couple weeks, and let's just see where this third week is going. Yeah. And that third week, to me, the moon is all about things that are hidden. Again, I read intuitively. So on that third week, I think that a lot of stuff is going to be released. And what did I say in that first week? It's about releasing something. It could be your feelings. It could be a bad habit. It could be a whole bunch of things, okay? But finally, in that third week, what I feel is everything is out in the open. Like, everything is on the table. All the tea has been spilled. You know exactly what you're dealing with. Again, whether this is a relationship or this is a career, job, friends, X's, O's, whatever. This is saying everything is out on the table, so you'll have a better way of dealing with it, and you'll be seeing it a lot more clearly. And then finally, in that fourth week, you have the King of Wands reversed. And that fourth week, I just feel that you need alone time, that you're turning your back kind of on a situation for the time being. This does not mean that you're turning your back on somebody forever or a situation forever. I just think that this is a timeout. I keep hearing the word timeout. I need a timeout. I need to regroup, refocus, all that stuff, okay? Like I said, you could be turning your back on a situation for good. You could be like, I am so done with that. I'm not turning around and looking at this situation ever again. I'm going to be on my merry way. Or you could be, I need some time out to think about how I want to handle this because my feelings have been hurt. Everything's out on the table now, so I have a better perspective and perception of what how I want to deal with this and what my next step is. Okay, so somewhat of an emotional month for you folks, but I think for you by the end of I'm happy that everything comes out on that third week. That way there you'll be able to deal with something a lot more, like with open eyes, like the veil's been lifted is what I feel. Okay, so because of that, you'll see it in clear daylight. You'll see it in broad daylight. All right, card charm, and we'll wrap it up. Over here, you've got the number 3. You've got creativity reversed. So, maybe you're going to get creative with how you respond to this. Maybe you're going to come up, when you take that time out, maybe you're going to come up with a new kind of way of doing what you normally used to do, and maybe your feelings got hurt because of it. So now you're like, I will no longer do that, and you come up with a better or more creative way of dealing with situation, person, or whatever, okay? So take some time out, okay? Take some time out, but I do feel a lot of emotions for you this month. Let's pick a charm, and we'll kind of wrap it up, and they're saying this one. Okay, and it has Virgo. So if you're involved with a Virgo, that would be, an earth sign. So if you're involved with a Virgo, it's going to be even that much more intense, because remember, Virgos tend to overanalyze things. So again, you're coming from two different things, Earth and you're not Earth. So again, back and forth kind of stuff. Wait till everything is kind of, all the tea's been spilled. Take a little bit of time off. Get creative in how you're going to deal with this time and also in the next time around. As always, guys, I wish you love. I wish you peace. I wish you good health, and I'll see you on the weeklies.